So, my EthanIsOnline video overall did really good for a channel my size, and I'd say the feedback was overwhelmingly positive, but just like with criticizing any creator with the fan base, I got a good amount of negative feedback. But unlike other videos, these criticisms laid out some of my biggest problems with YouTube and Twitter commenters, and that's commenting before finishing the video. Rather than letting my points play out and arguments play out, people would much rather criticize things around my arguments or make a point that I never argued just to get a cheap little comment at the bottom about this video sucks lol. Now let me say this, some of these criticisms are completely valid. 100% you can get me for these, but most of them, well, you'll see. So to make it easier, rather than going comment for comment, I've broken them down into 3 major criticism sections, starting with: is the era of baseless criticism still going? Jeez man, at least hop on CSGO Surf. Oh, the irony! Somehow my video falls into the category of baseless criticism, even ignoring the textbook definition of baseless. Actually, we're not ignoring that. How are these with no foundation? I, in fact, play his clips and criticize him for what he says. But that's besides the point. Ironically, your criticisms are baseless, because you clearly didn't watch the video, you just saw the title and formed your opinion around that. But to go back to this comment, this isn't an era. If there's enough people making a video criticizing a figure, I find it very unlikely that everyone is just crazy and no one actually is finding problems with this figure, that everyone is just baselessly going at him. There's no reason to go at him. Maybe, and I know this is crazy. Hey, stop me. I'm just spitballing here, so stop me when I'm wrong. Maybe this person is just wrong. Wait, I don't really understand early on, but I'm close to the end of it, and I'm pretty confident that this kid is body shaming Ethan throughout the entire video. That's not any kind of argument. That's just rude. I spend 28 seconds of the video calling Ethan fat. And yes, I went through every time I said it and every time I implied it, and that is less than 3% of the video. If that's your only takeaway from the video, then you weren't watching the video to understand. You were looking to find something wrong. Now, I told this person that they should focus on my actual arguments, to which they never responded. Until another commenter came to my defense and said Ethan was all aesthetic and no substance, to which they came back and responded, now that's criticism. How? So you mean to tell me you sat through the entire video, the entirety of my 19-minute, fully edited, put together video, and you gathered nothing but fat shaming, but then the second someone just says something, they believe it. Ethan is all aesthetic and no substance. Now that's a good critique right there. I'm not even here to go crazy on Andy, who defended me. I just find it hilarious that an EthanIsOnline fan sees an entire video full of research, doesn't take anything away from it, but someone just states their opinion, nothing to back it up, and that's enough for them. Well, that's some good shit right there. So I tell the commenter, what did that comment say that my video didn't? To which they reply, you're good, buddy. I'm not really engaged with the video. You obviously have the skill and discipline to get in your room and record yourself and make a whole point. I just maybe think you should put more into towards something more specific to you, more original. I'm tired of all these bread tubers who just make content out of bashing other people. I don't think it's going to be any more interesting from the other side. Then why the hell did you click on the video? If you knew you weren't going to like it, why did you watch it? That's like if I went and said, man, I got real bad peanut allergy, I hate peanuts, and then ate a bowl of Reese's Puffs. That's very flawed logic. This is genuinely one of the most baffling comments I've ever gotten on a video. Also, massive fuck you for this backhanded ass compliment, throwing in that maybe something more original. It really shows you the level of intelligence I'm dealing with. Because what the fuck does that mean? What makes my video not original? I swear to you, people comment this shit and then go watch a reaction video. Newsflash, buddy, nothing on YouTube is quote unquote original anymore. Every topic has been talked about and every genre has been done. It shouldn't be about whether or not you're doing something 100% original, because you could never achieve that. All that matters is what makes you unique. What do you bring to the table? Whether it's your editing style, your comedy, your script writing, and everything else that goes into making a video that makes every video on this platform unique. I'm so sick of this argument. Let me cool off here. What's the next comment? Good video, but I don't personally find a single one of your points valid or compelling, and I came at this with a completely neutral perspective. Keep up the good work, though I like your videos. Now, of course, because I'm such a small content creator, I have the luxury of being able to respond to every comment that comes in, because I get a notification on my phone and I see each comment that comes in. So I asked this person, why didn't they think any of my criticisms were valid. I just personally didn't see where you were coming from, and I found your criticisms vague and subjective. Apparently, me calling Ethan a liar throughout the entire video, or calling him out for how he views anyone slightly different than him as a radical right-wing lunatic, and how he overall fails to do any meaningful research. But apparently I was being vague and subjective. I didn't know lying was subjective. Alright, moving on to the next criticism. I'm here, I'm listening, but using the word retarded inside a minute into the video is sure a decision that doesn't make you look good either. There seems to be some sort of misconception that this channel is above using the word retarded. I understand a lot of you are from the Elsagate video, and that video, I know it doesn't do a great job of painting how the whole channel is, but I feel like I let my personality show throughout that video. Despite the fact that I'm positive I used it in a video before, let me make it abundantly clear, my channel is a mixture of critique and comedy. And part of my script writing process is writing lines for the express purpose of comedy. The line I used retarded and wasn't geared towards anyone and was just a replacement for stupid. Let's hear him out. Maybe he's raising a couple great points that we couldn't see because we're all blind or retarded. I could have easily put mentally deteriorated in that line, but it wouldn't have been as snappy or funny, and knowing me, I probably would have messed it up 17 times. All this to say that if this word really hurts you to the point that my entire video unrelated to the word is now null and void because of it, then all I could say is where? I don't want to fucking hear. A 21-year-old man saying a 17-year-old is hot is very, very weird. And if you don't think it's so, then I don't know, man. Something's wrong. Yeah, I thought it was strange how hard he defended that. Like, why you needed to defend that? I haven't watched the whole thing. Maybe he's coming to a point. Maybe this is just a weird clout chasing. I'm open-minded. Holy shit, it's the same dipshit from the first section. Let me play you the clip where I say 21 and 17 is a completely perfectly fine and okay. Because I have a very weird way of saying that. At the time of making this video was 21. Shocker, I know. But him saying a 17-year-old being hot, while may be questionable, it's not as crazy as Ethan's trying to put it out to be. There's a reason why he's not telling you guys his age, but instead telling you to just look at him and saying a guy that looks like this shouldn't be saying that. You hear that? I quite literally state that it's questionable, or maybe, you know, a synonym for questionable in a way is weird. And the whole point of this commenter is that Ethan's dishonest framing of it, not telling you his age at the time, makes it seem like it's worse than what it actually is. You can find it weird, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get hung up over it because, like I said in the comment, my rule of thumb is if I add 1 year to both ages and it's still weird, then I would see something suspicious. And I said that exact same thing in the comments. So it's line of thinking, man. Especially following up with, hey, it's only a 4-year age difference. My daughter is 14 and I would not approve an 18-year-old try to get to her. Well, if you really read what I said, if you add a year, 19-year-old dating a 15-year-old is most definitely fucking weird. However, an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old, it isn't that weird. It's not that crazy. Any reasonable human being couldn't guess someone's age simply by looking at them, especially teetering around the 18 to 21 range. I never said 21 to 17 was cool for a relationship, but a simple attraction isn't an end-all be-all. Anyways, it's gonna do it for the video. If you like the video, like the video. Did it get dark? Oh yeah. Okay, so I mean, if you can see, I obviously have a new setup, and so I mean, I really just flipped the desk over. So this is the wall the desk used to be on. I just flipped it over. So now we just switch perspectives. So you're seeing where I was seeing, and I'm seeing where you were seeing. You see? You see what I mean? But yeah, I'm doing another big video. It's gonna be pretty big. I mean, at this point, I've only done 2 sections, and I have about 700 words in the script. So I have 6 more sections to go, and a little surprise at the end. So this is gonna be a pretty big video. It's not gonna come out until after I get my channel monetized, which I'm turning 18 here soon. So that'll be in the near future. And hopefully this video can generate some a good amount of revenue, because I think I'm gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy it, I know, and it's something I've been building towards. Also, I'll be getting back to streaming here soon, but you know, I'm just waiting to get, you know, better headphones and all that jazz. Anyways, if you like the video, like the video. If you're watching my content and you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? And this is Printer. I don't have anything to say unique at this point. I hope you know that I don't write this down in the script. I really just like spitball it, and as you can tell, every time I do this, I don't really have a plan. I kind of just stutter and go and I say something randomly tangentially related to the video. But I'm signing out.
Always staying strapped up like Rambo.